All right, guys. Bam! It is podcast time. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
We are back. Let's see here. We are back with part 6 of movies that hit theaters in 1995.
Hell yeah. Part 6.
Yes. Now, last time we left off with, I believe it was Virtuosity,
Yeah,
Denzel
great.
Washington. It's a pretty good film. And
Hell yeah.
now we're going to be getting into Dangerous Minds with Michelle Pfeiffer for a minute here, because I haven't
Okay.
seen this one in such a long time. Um,
Um, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever watched it.
right,
I mean, I know of it, but I've never seen it.
right. It was I remember it being a big film back then. I did want to talk about it for a little bit since it is a known film, even though I don't remember. But I'll go over some key things here, which is, let's see, starring Dangerous Minds, starring Michelle Pfeiffer. She was like a teacher in the film. Looks like a lot of these people, I don't even know who they are. Going over
Yeah.
the cast here. Not seeing anybody that's really too known. Let's see, but this film came out August 11th, 1995. It had a budget of $23 million and ended up making $179 million at the box office, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody on that movie got a good payday.
Yeah. So that definitely helped her career.
Yeah.
Dangerous Minds is a 1995 American drama film. Let's see, produced by Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer. Those are some big time producers.
Yeah, they've done a lot of good movies together.
Right. But let's see here. I guess Michelle Pfeiffer's character, she's a veteran of a U.S. Navy and Marine Corps. Applies for a high school teaching job.
Yeah.
And surprised and pleased to be offered a position, even though it's a low-paying job.
Yeah.
But she's like in I want to say gang type territory, like she's teaching like gang kids. So bad shit happens throughout the movie.
Kind of like that movie, The Substitute.
Yeah, right. That's another good film, by the way. So yeah, I can't really say much about the film other than I know another director before he became a big director, Anton Fuqua. I'm looking him up. He did the Gangster's Paradise music video, and it was pretty big at that time. And then he went on to doing some big movies, Training Day with Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah, that was a great movie.
Shooter with Mark Wahlberg. He did all the Equalizer films. Let's see.
Yeah.
He even did Replacement Killers with Chow Yun-fat, which is a pretty good action film for its time.
Yeah, it was also Mira Sorvino.
Yeah, which I don't see in movies that much anymore. I wonder what happened to her.
I don't either. I remember she was doing a lot of good movies.
Yeah, in the 90s.
At the point you just stop seeing her.
Right.
Like seeing the Replacement Killer. She was
in Mimic.
Was she also in Mimic?
Yeah.
She's in Mimic. She was in I think I'm sure there was other films that she was in, but
yeah. Then this kind of disappeared. But yeah,
maybe she just got in the business, made her money, and it's like, I'm out.
Oh, maybe, but yeah. No. So that's Dangerous Minds there. Next up on the list is something that I can definitely talk about here is Mortal Kombat from 1995. Yeah. Pretty big film at its time.
Also pretty big in the video game world.
Right. I mean, let's get into it. Mortal Kombat Came out
Hell
in
yeah.
1995. Let's see, directed by Paul Anderson, who did the Resident Evil films
Kick ass.
with
Very great films.
yeah, with his wife. What's her name? Melina Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's married to Mila Jovovich.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. The director. And let's see here. Casting, we got, obviously Robin Shue. We got Bridget Wilson. You know who was
Yeah.
originally cast as Bridget Wilson is what's her face? The main girl from The Mask with Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the blonde-headed girl in The Mask?
Oh, the one that I don't even remember who it was.
She was also in. Damn, she was in a lot of movies too. Let me look this up. Otherwise, it's gonna irritate me.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen The Mask in a while. I want to say, was it Cameron Diaz?
I think, yeah, she was also in the Charlie's Angels films.
Yeah, yeah,
Cameron
Cameron
Diaz,
Diaz.
yeah, she was originally casted in
That would have been cool.
Mortal Kombat, but I think she injured her ankle or something, so she had to pull out.
Oh
And then
man.
the role went to Bridget Wilson.
Well, Bridget Wilson was still a great actress. I mean,
Yeah, she's good.
remember her being in that one Adam Sandler film, that Billy Madison,
Right, right. Cameron
where she
Diaz.
was like the teacher, and she was also in a Last Action Hero with she
Arnold.
was Arnold's daughter.
Right, right. You've seen her in a few movies back in the day. She's another one I don't see in films anymore. I
Yeah,
don't know what happened, but yeah, we have Christopher Lambert, Robin
great actor.
Shue.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I can pronounce his name that played Shang Tsung, but he, passed away recently.
yeah.
Which is Kiri Haraki. I don't even know about to pronounce his last name.
It
Japanese
was
actor. He was in a lot of movies though over the years. He
yeah.
passed away at the age of 75 back in December of 2025. And he was in a, let's see.
Wasn't he in I think he was in a movie with Russell Crowe, wasn't it?
I don't know.
There's
I,
some.
I don't remember him in the movie. He was in, let's see, not just Mortal Kombat, but he was in The Phantom.
Okay.
He was in, oh yeah, Bridge of Dragons with Dolph Lundgren, Kickboxer 2. He was in a movie called, oh yeah, Last Empire. Oh, he was in Big Trouble Little China, so I don't remember seeing him in that.
I think he was one of the bad
Yeah.
guys.
And he was in The Perfect Weapon, Nemesis, Rising Sun. He was in a lot of movies.
Yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
remember. But yeah, Mortal Kombat though, dude, was pretty cool for its day. Like you got a damn movie of Mortal Kombat.
Right. But it was, for its time, it was
Yeah.
really cool. Now, I know they got newer ones out and whatnot.
The only thing I didn't like. I mean, I like Mortal Kombat. Like I've always was a fan of Johnny Cage. Like whenever he
Yeah.
played Mortal Kombat, that was because I just thought his character was cool with the sunglasses and stuff.
Yeah.
And but he survives the whole first movie,
Right.
and then like they came out with a sequel, and like he's taken out right at the beginning of the damn movie. Like, wait, what?
Not only that, he was recasted. He
Yeah,
was somebody else. And same thing with, let's see, Bridget Wilson. Sonia was played by somebody else in the second film for whatever reason.
yeah.
I don't
I
know
just,
why as of yet, but
I,
I'll look into it.
I just thought like, why would you take out one of your big stars
Right.
of the movie like right at the beginning of the fucking sequel?
Yeah. It's kind of silly. Oh,
You
yeah,
know.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation came out in 97.
But so they always do that shit with movies. Like you'll see like a main star like in like Friday the 13th, the main girl in that movie. When they came out with part two, she's taken out within like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Right. Sometimes that
Same
happens.
same with Hostel.
Right. Hostel 2.
Yeah, Hostel 2. The guy that survived in the first one gets taken out in like in a few minutes of the second one. You're like, what
That's
the heck? Yeah,
something. Well, let's see here. Mortal Kombat, directed by Paul Anderson. New Line Cinema was produced by, came out August 18th, 1995, over 30 years ago.
yeah.
Had a budget of $20 million, ended up making at the box office $122 million, so it made money.
Well, I
Uh,
would say so. I mean, hell, would you say 20 million and they made 122?
right.
They made over $100 million on that movie.
Well, not really, because they have to pay for advertising. Advertising usually costs like the same amount as the budget. So they had to probably dish out 40 million, the budget plus advertising plus theater. If it goes to the theaters get half of it. So
Damn.
in order for it to actually profit, I don't know exactly how much it needed to make. I think it must have been, I don't know, at least over 60 million in order for it to profit, I would say. Because even though it made 122, you split that in half. What's that?
64? No,
60,
not 64.
64 plus advertising. So this thing, huh?
No, I was saying it's not 64, 61. You said
61.
102.
Yeah,
Yeah,
122 million. Then you got to split that with the theaters.
half of that would be 61.
Okay, so they only made $61 million.
Yeah,
But think about it. You got to pay 20, right, for the budget, then another 20 for the advertising.
yeah.
So it looks like they only made like a $20 million.
Still, dude.
That's not bad.
Still making. I mean, yeah, 20 million, dude. If I had $20 million, I'd be set for fucking life,
Oh,
dude.
well, right. But yeah, they don't make as much as what people think. But
I don't
yeah, it says it was a really cool movie. I remember seeing the trailers for it and being really hyped up for it. I'm like, yeah, buddy, I'm seeing this. I sure did. I've seen not only this one, but I've seen the sequel, Annihilation at the theaters. And
Yeah,
for its time, it was pretty cool. The fight scenes were really cool.
yeah. I
You
mean, it
know,
was cool to see, like I said, like a live action, Mortal Kombat movie.
right? Because
You had the video game,
right,
and
video game was pretty damn big back then.
yeah, and then I mean to see all those characters that you play in a video game, you know, come to life on screen, and
Right,
it's like it was cool, seeing Johnny Cage, Liu Kang,
right. It was good to see.
all of them.
Right, it was good to see them actually do well with a movie based off of a video game. Because a lot of the
Yeah,
times, the video when they do that, they suck. But
yeah,
this one was good for its time. Same thing with like the Resident Evil films; those are based off video games.
yeah. That's Sub Zero.
Yeah, this one had
Who
Sub
was
Zero.
who was the one that was always like would throw something at you and be like, "Come over here,
Yeah, that's Scorpion.
Scorpion." Yeah, that was always
Yeah.
my favorite to play on Mortal Kombat because he tosses like, "Get over here," and then uppercut him.
Right, right. So let's see here. Christopher Lambert, he plays Raiden.
Yeah.
Uh, Bridget Wilson, Sonya
Did they
Blade.
have somebody else as Raiden in the second one?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
He was changed too. I forgot about that by a well-known actor. What was his name?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't it James Remar?
James Remar, of all fucking people.
Yeah.
You put in a non-martial artist
Yeah.
to fucking play
I don't,
Raiden. I don't get
I,
it.
I don't think in Mortal Kombat Annihilation did they have Like well, I think all the characters were changed,
No,
basically.
the Robin Shu was kept the same, and this girl named Talisa Sato, who played who the hell did she play? I want to say Katana,
Okay. But I'm
but
saying I mean, the fact that they changed Johnny Cage, they changed Raiden, they changed fucking Sonya.
right, they changed
You
three
know,
people. Um, let me look her up real quick.
which one?
Talisa
Which one was the one that had Jackson in it? Was he
Katana.
in both of them, or just or second one?
Jax was in the first one, but only in
Okay.
the beginning. He was helping out Sonya in the beginning.
Yeah. And
And then she ended up jumping on the boat without him. But then he gets replaced by somebody else in the fucking second one too.
yeah, and he gets those like big metal fucking like
All
arms
right.
or whatever.
It's like what the hell? So like 4 or 5 people in the
Yeah.
first one get replaced in the second one. I don't know, man. It's just
They always do that.
kind of wild.
That's why I kind of hate sequels, man. When they do that, like it's like you have a good movie, and it's like, oh, we're coming out with a sequel, but we're basically recasting everybody. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but they did that. Remember in the Home Alone movies? Remember in 1 and 2, they kept Macaulay Culkin and like the same family and everybody in 1 and 2, and then they come out with a part 3, and it's a total like fucking like recast.
Right.
You know, nah, I'll pass on that.
Big time. And this actor named Trevor Goddard as Kano, which I
Yeah,
thought he played a good Kano. He actually ended up passing away a long time ago. What year did he pass? He passed in 2003. He was a good actor too.
yeah.
I liked seeing him in movies, but he wasn't. In the '90s, he was in some good films, and then unfortunately, he passed away.
Yeah.
2003. But anyways, yeah, Mortal Kombat made 122 million at the box office. Had a lot of cool fight scenes in it. It's like the way they did it, in Hong Kong, which
Yeah,
is
trying to
cool.
keep them.
I
Yeah,
actually like the fight scenes. I think I like the fight scenes better back then versus the new Mortal Kombat films.
yeah. See, I
She's,
ain't seen the
yeah,
newer. I've only seen Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That may
right.
have been
Well,
a
they
long.
made a newer one. They rebooted it back in 2021. That one was decent, but the fight scenes, I don't know. They were. I don't think they were as good as the originals. I'm gonna have to watch it again. It's been a while. But also, there's a part 2 coming out in 2026, so we'll have to see. But yeah, we had some good ones there. We had Katana, Reptile, Scorpion, Sub Zero.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, they end up going to this island and fighting and all that good stuff. Shang Tsung ends up taking out Robin Shu's brother in the beginning of the film, and
yeah.
Robin Shu wants his revenge.
I want revenge.
Uh, so yeah, there you have it. That's Mortal Kombat from 1995. I plan on doing a full-on review with this, but I want to watch. I want to watch
And
the film.
we need to go back. Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to go back and rewatch them, and
Yeah, because it's been a while.
because it's hard to talk about some of these movies. 'Cause, you've seen them, but it's just been so long ago that you've seen them. You just can't
Right.
like. You're trying to like picture how. Okay, what do I remember happening? Like, you know, it's always good to go back and rewatch it, get it fresh in your mind, and
Yeah,
you'd be like,
before you
oh, yeah,
review
I
it. Yeah.
remember this happened. Remember that happened. Oh man, that was fucking cool. Oh, that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
That jump kick blowing up that guy's jaw. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Had Goro in the film. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. It says, oh wow, among those who auditioned for the role of Liu Kang, I call bullshit on this one, but it says Jason Scott Lee auditioned. I don't believe that. From what I heard, the director offered him the part of Liu Kang, Jason Scott Lee. I think he
Yeah.
turned it down since he already did a martial art movie, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story.
Yeah.
So, that's interesting. I didn't know about that.
That's pretty cool. I
But
mean,
it says not only that, Russell Wong also auditioned for fucking Liu Kang. That's cool.
hell yeah.
He's a great actor, martial arts actor.
Yes, he is.
Says Keith Cook. Keith Cook's pretty good. Philip Ree, Ernie Rice Jr. Wow. So they all have auditioned for the role. Philip Ree, he's from the Best of the Best films.
Yeah, and Ernie Rice Jr. Remember, he was Keno in fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja
Right.
Turtles too.
Right. Wow, that's crazy.
That would be crazy if I had seen any of them playing playing Liu Kang.
Yeah. Okay, she had a wrist injury, the Cameron Diaz.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm looking over it now. She was originally cast as Sonya, but dropped out due to a wrist injury and was replaced by Bridget Wilson. I don't think I would have casted Bridget Wilson because she's not a martial artist. She's a good actress, but when it came to seeing her fight scenes, I wasn't really feeling it.
Yeah.
And that's weird because it's saying here that people that were originally considered for Sonya Blade were Dina Meyer. Wow.
Dina Meyer, I ain't seen her in a while. Like,
yeah, wasn't she from some of the Saw movies?
Yeah, she was in like the first couple Saw movies,
Yeah.
and then she was in
Starship Troopers.
Yeah. And she did some she did made some other appearances in movies. Like she was even they had her in Beverly Hills 90210 for a while. She was cool. Like, I don't know, the her as Sonya though. I don't know about that.
I don't know either. I would stick with martial artists.
Yeah.
You know, basically like Robin Shou, he's a martial artist, so they did a good job with that. Jason Scott Lee, I think, would have been pretty badass as Robin Shou, but as not Robin Shou, but Liu Kang. But let's just. I'll get into this more. I'll read. You know, when we get into our review of this, I'm definitely we'll get into this big time. So I don't want to go too big on that. But moving on from Mortal Kombat, 1995. Let's see what's next. Oh yeah, now this one I know we can talk about. And we're gonna do Desperado, and we're gonna do a full review on this motherfucker one day. One day. Okay.
I just got one thing to ask you. Is there something in the guitar case?
Yeah, a guitar.
Yeah. I love how he's like, yeah, what? A guitar?
Yeah. That's crazy.
That was probably my favorite line in that whole movie. With he's just like, there's something in the guitar case? Like, yeah. It's like, what? A guitar?
Yeah. Because what's his face is going around telling the story of a guitar full of guns.
He starts off by coming into a bar in Mexico, and he's like, kind of like, oh man, this bar is good and all this, but this ain't like the last bar I was at. Like, you know, he starts telling about the story about a guy with a guitar case full of guns coming in there and like pulling out all these cool ass like guns, like shotguns and pistols, and
right.
And he just starts, you know, taking everybody out. And Cheech is like the bartender at this bar. They're just talking to Steve Buscemi, and the more they start telling the story, the more he keeps because he mentions a name like something like Itch or Bucho, and they all like look at him like what? Because everybody in there knows Bucho. Like Bucho's the main boss man.
Right.
And like when he mentions Bucho and that they're slaughtering all these guys, and he's like, "Oh, this one guy's like spilling his guts, telling them everything he knows," and he's like everything, and he tells them the story. He tells them like, "All right, man, well, I'm getting out of here. I'm not sticking around because I heard he might be coming this way," and
Damn.
and then basically you find out he's just warning like I don't understand though why they would do that. Like, why would you warn that bar that a guy with a guitar case is coming?
I don't know. I'm gonna
Like,
have to watch the film again to see if how that makes sense.
yeah, because I mean, he said like he goes to Antonio Banderas's motel and they're talking to him and he's telling him like, it's like, yeah, man, I went to the bar, I put in the real, gave him the real story, laid it on real thick. He's like, yeah, he's like, you know, so I would be like, why? Why would you tell them I'm coming? Because now they're gonna, if I walk in there with my guitar case, they're gonna be like, oh shit,
Or which they were when that fucking thing opened up.
yeah.
He's
So,
like, yes, it's me. Just calm down.
yeah, yeah. I'm talking about, first he comes into the bar and he's all like they see him with the guitar case and they're all just like, oh shit, and they're like, you see the guys like motion around them and there's like
Right.
something, a guitar case. He's like, yeah, what, a guitar?
Yeah, but
And
then
then
it opens up and he's like, yes, it's me. But wait a minute.
yeah. Well, first,
Put it
remember they
down.
opened up. Remember at first they opened up. It was what appeared just to be a guitar in there, and they're
Right.
like, "It's a guitar." It's like, okay, yeah, I heard about a man with a guitar case full of guns, and you see at that point that the guitar top opens, and you do see all the guns. Like, hey, it's him. He's like, yeah, it's me, but it's what's that? And again, she says something like in Spanish, like, oh, not yet.
Oh yeah.
And then you remember he's got the guns like in his sleeves. He just throws his arms and like the guns pop out of his sleeves. And
Right. All kinds of cool shit.
remember Quentin Tarantino had a part in it.
Yeah. Small part in it. Some good
And remember,
dialogue.
he's back. He's in the back doing like some kind of transaction with this one guy, and they see on the monitors like the big gunfight, and a guy points his gun at Quentin Tarantino, and he's tells like, "Hey, is that a friend of yours? You're part of this, ain't you?" And he's like, "Hey, man, well, hold on, man. I have no fucking idea what the hell's going on here." And they get right at that moment, the guy caps him.
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn!" And that guy didn't have nothing to fucking do with it. Like he was just there for a transaction.
Yeah. It's just there at the wrong time.
Yeah,
Damn. But yeah, let's see. Desperado, directed by Robert Rodriguez, written by Robert Rodriguez, produced by Robert Rodriguez. Let's see. Budget $7 million, end up making $58 million at the box office. Came out August 25th, 1995, distributed by Sony Pictures. Nice. It had a great cast in this, man.
Hell yeah.
You had Steve Buscemi, Cheech,
Yeah.
Marilyn, Antonio Banderas, Salma Hayek, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. Even the guy that played like the main bad guy, I don't remember his name, but I think he was the main bad guy in Fast Five, wasn't he?
Yeah. So it was Joaquin. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Joaquin de El Mata. I don't know. Forgive me on that one, but just that's too much for me. Then we have the legendary Danny Trejo. Machete, baby, machete.
Yeah, I loved his role in Desperado.
Oh yeah, his is a short scene, but man, it stands out.
I love how he had all like that vest on. And
yeah, he's fucking dusting dudes left and right with knives.
Yeah, see, notice he wasn't even using no guns or nothing. I mean, all he had was just a belt full of throwing knives.
Yeah, which was fantastic.
winds up taking out poor Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, he ends up fucking up Antonio Banderas too.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
remember they're in a conversation walking by, and he just tells them, Steve Buscemi's like, look, because you know what, though, pal, you need to wise up because one of these days you're gonna turn up dead. And as soon as he turns around, he just gets with the damn knives.
Right.
Like, damn, bye bye, Steve.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. That's
Yeah. But then, Bucho's group, they wound up seeing Danny Trejo, and they mistake him for being, the guy with the guitar case full of guns they've been hearing about,
yeah.
and they wound up taking him out, and they take him back to the compound, and he's talking to the guys like, "Yeah, explain more about your man. I need to know." So I don't. He's like, a tattoo on his chest. Okay, and they opened up his shirt, and you see he's got a tattoo of a woman on his chest, and pay phone money for to call you with reports. And they pull out a bunch of change out of his pocket, and he's like, "What kind of weapon?" He's like, "Throwing knives."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh shit!" He
Yeah.
realized at that point, like, "Damn, we took out the wrong man."
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if they were too bad they didn't team up, they might have actually been able to take Antonio Banderas out.
Yeah.
But they done
Yeah.
fucked up.
I tell you, another fucked up scene in that movie was when Bucho's group there was a guy like kind of like showing off for him to show him his fighting skills. He's like, "You think this is gonna impress me having to fight against Pipon? Hey Pipon, fuck out of there, Christos." He's like, "If you can't beat Christos, I'm not interested." And he winds up fighting that guy, and the guy winds up like breaking his ankle.
Oh, yeah. He ends up beating the shit out of him and breaking his ankle. And he's like, I don't think he's going to walk again.
Yeah, and
You know.
surprisingly, he gets his ankle broke, but he still comes up and like does like this really sweet like jump kick. And,
Yeah, and blows his mouth out, taking him out.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, dude, what the fuck?
I like how Bucho looks at me and goes, "Well, yeah, so much for Christos."
Yeah. And the weird part is, I thought maybe they'd use that guy since he was that good to maybe like take on Antonio, but no. He ends up just getting shot.
Yeah,
like a regular thug getting shot,
Yeah, like he just was part of the group. Like he was
Right.
just trying to get part. And he's, and when they're all battling Antonio Banderas, yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I mean,
Yeah, it was like
Desperado really wasn't like a fighting film.
No,
Like
it had that
more
one
like-
fight scene in it.
Yeah,
But it would have been cool if he, I don't know, maybe had a fight scene with Antonio since he was doing all that,
yeah.
but I guess not.
No, so like that scene was kind of pointless then.
Right, kind of, but I mean, it was cool, nevertheless.
Yeah.
The editing was pretty fast,
Yeah.
but
I don't. Yeah, I didn't kind of like the ending, like where he goes right into the damn compound, and all his fucking like him and all like Bucho and all his guys are there, and they have guns out, and they just do like a quick thing, and all of a sudden like Antonio Banderas just whips out those pistols out of his arms and just starts.
right.
And and then he shows himself like apparently he took the whole compound out.
Yeah.
I don't see how he could have took. I mean, like there's like 20 of them, so he means he got off his rounds faster than those people could get out. Because I mean, apparently he was standing right there in the open. They could have just gunned him right down.
Right.
So, and then show them in a car like driving off. Like he's like, yeah. I like how at the end he throws out his guitar, and then they stop and they back it up and get it. He's just like, just in case.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but yeah, good movie, great movie actually.
Yeah.
If
So
you
I
haven't
won't-
seen it, go see it.
like I said, poor Cheech gets taken out in it.
Yeah, but then he's back in the fucking second film.
Yeah. They did that. They did that with them in They did that with him in fucking From Dusk Till Dawn. They had him play like several different characters in the fucking movie.
Yeah, he was like a cop.
Yeah, he was a cop at the damn the border when they were.
Right. He's a
And so,
fucking vampire at the fucking
yeah,
thing, and
and
then at the end he was a gang member or something.
yeah, he was part. Yeah, he was part of the crew that was coming to help
Right.
George Clooney and them.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow,
I love the part at well, no, I don't want to get into it now. I'll talk about it when we do a review of From Dusk to Dawn. But there's a
yeah,
fucking hilarious scene with
talking
jo-
about the pie.
George Clooney and Cheech talking about these vampires, and he thinks they're psychos. What are they, psychos? And he's like, no, man, I don't care. I can't remember exactly what he said, but psychos can't do that and some shit. It was fucking hilarious. But I don't. He said something like, "I don't care how fucking psycho these guys are or crazy these guys are. They can't do that. Or something to that effect." I'm gonna have to watch that scene again. But
Yeah,
when I do the review, I'll write that down,
damn right.
and we'll go over that whole scene. But yeah,
Yeah,
Desperado.
well, one scene from Desperado, talk about Cheech getting taken out. You almost kind of felt bad for Cheech because you're just a bartender, and remember what he says, like, the bartender never gets killed.
Yeah,
And he didn't even get taken out by Antonio Banderas. Antonio Banderas sitting with him at gunpoint. He's like, I am looking for a man who calls himself Bucho. I don't want to kill you. I just want you to take me to him. And like he closes his eyes and kind of like nod, and just as he nods, like one of his guys like comes in the door of the bar, tries to take the shot at him, and winds up hitting Cheech like right in the head.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And remember, like he battles that guy. Like they had a pretty cool gun battle scene, and at one point he goes over and like grabs Cheech, pulls him up, and you see the big old wound in his head that he's gone, and he's like picks him up and just drops him on the damn thing,
Yeah,
and he writes down on the piece of paper like looking for Bucho. But yeah, great movie, great action, great. How about his buddies that showed up with their own guitars?
right. Around the end,
Yeah, well, the one guy had like one that was like a fucking machine gun that he just
right.
sprayed. And
I don't. Was that in Desperado or was that in the other one?
that was Desperado. 'Cause remember
Oh,
that he winds up battling Bucho's guys. And he's like,
okay.
call for some backup.
Yeah. Because it's been a while since I've seen Desperado. But then
It got,
there was Once Upon a Time in Mexico
yeah,
as well.
was pretty good, but I still don't think it compared to
Right.
Desperado.
And then
Desperado was
right,
far better.
there was one made before it called El Mariachi, which I
Yeah,
think was I've I've never seen. It was the first film I believe
yeah.
for the
I
series.
never, I've never seen it either,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like I've seen Desperado and I've seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico, but like
right,
to me the best one was Desperado.
right.
You know,
Damn
fucking
right
the
it
one guy
was.
had a damn guitar case that was like a missile launcher.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was cool. Remember the car the bad guy kept on having built? They showed him a limo, and he's like, "It's all bulletproof hood, bulletproof this," and the guy with the missile launcher is like, "Oh, the car's bulletproof, but is it missile proof?"
Damn.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah, super ass great movie, dude. I got fortunate enough, I still have that on DVD.
yeah. I have the triple pack of
That's good.
the those films. Robert Rodriguez triple pack. The
Oh yeah,
It's called the Mexico trilogy,
sweet.
and we will be doing a full review on Desperado at some point, guys.
Oh yeah,
So that's definitely happening because it's an awesome film that we love
I would say it would probably be
watching.
one of my top 20.
Oh yeah, a lot of good shootouts. I mean,
Yeah.
for a $7 million budget, man, yeah, this was cool, really cool.
Remember the scene when he's having a gunfight with that one guy in the bar that we were talking about? They go like sliding across the bar at each other, and then so they get to each other, they both pull their triggers and just go click click,
Right.
and then they're like, ooh.
Yeah. And that's when Antonio Banderas' career really started to take off. I mean, the same year they put him in the movie with Stallone, Assassins,
Yeah,
and then what was it? The Zorro films.
yeah,
Yeah, he became big in the mid '90s there, man.
yeah,
Then his career went strong for quite a while. Then you see him here and there, but I don't see him as much
yeah. I think the
as we
last
used
time
to.
I seen him, he was in one of the Expendables movies.
Yeah, he was in the third Expendables film
Yeah,
that came out quite a few years back.
he was in a movie with I forgot her name. What's that one chick that me and you like? That's like the big badass like UFC chick.
Ronda Rousey.
No,
No.
hell no. We're
You,
talking Gina Carino.
oh, Gina Carino. Okay.
Yeah,
That's just,
she's in that movie that she did called Haywire.
okay. Yeah, he's in that. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
he's in Ronda Rousey's also in Expendables 3.
yeah.
So yeah,
That's
interesting.
funny. He's in Expendables 3 with Ronda Rousey, and then he's in Haywire with Gina
Yeah,
Carino.
right. So it's another UFC girl. I don't see her in too many films anymore.
No, and
Gina
she was in.
Carino.
I know she was in one of the Fast and Furious movies.
Uh
She
huh.
was in I think Fast Six, and
Right.
and then ain't it funny? Look, that's another thing. She was in Fast and Furious 6, and then in Fast and Furious 7, they had Ronda Rousey.
All right. Ronda Rousey had a fight scene. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
which I
funny
thought was
though.
kind of ridiculous because you got these, I think they were Chinese girls or Japanese girls, fighting a non fighter, and then Ronda Rousey's a fighter, fights what's her face, and she ends up beating
Michelle
everyone's. Yeah,
Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez is a non fighter, fucking
Yeah,
beating up all these people. I'm like, come on.
yeah. It's funny too to think about that. Michelle Rodriguez fought Gina Carino in Fast 6, and beats her, and then in Furious 7, it's like, oh yeah, now we're gonna have her take on Ronda Rousey. It's like,
Right.
in real life,
In
like
real
Gina
life, her
Carino
Gina
and Ronda
Carino would have.
Rousey would have fucking took
Yeah,
Michelle Rodriguez's school.
both of those girls would have hurt her
Yeah.
bad because she's not a UFC person. So, all right, I guess we're going to be moving on from Desperado.
Yeah.
And let's see. I don't know if you want to talk about this one because I don't think I've seen this, but maybe once, so I don't remember it at all.
What is it?
Clive Barker's Lord of Illusions.
Okay, I've never seen it, so
Uh,
I don't really know nothing about it.
oh, gotcha. It's a horror film, so we'll pass on that. We do have The Prophecy with Christopher Walken, Eric Stoltz, Viggo Mortensen. I remember seeing this film, but I can't really talk about it because I don't remember it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm saying I
That
know a little. I don't know that much about it either. 'Cause I don't know. Maybe I've only ever seen it once, and it was probably years ago.
Yeah. So it's another horror
So
film. I think it got a trilogy out of that.
that sucks because I'm a horror movie guy, and
Right.
It comes all these horror movies. Like, yeah, I've never seen it, never seen. Well, all right, I'm sure there's probably tons and tons of movies out there I haven't yet to see.
Right.
You
All
know?
right. Well, let's see. Moving on from that, from the prophecy. What's this? Um. Yeah, this one I can't even talk about either because I don't think I've ever seen it, which is Tu Wong Fu Thanks for Everything with Wesley Snipes and
Yeah, you know,
Patrick Swayze, John Leguizamo.
yeah, they're all dressed up as girls.
Yeah, I just remember seeing the trailers and thinking, nah, it's not my kind of movie.
Yeah,
You know?
that's I know. It's just as you see a certain movie and you just see like a trailer for it, you're like, that's just not really. I mean, especially as like you don't take Patrick Swayze and Wesley Snipes and
Right.
John Leguizamo and have them dress up as
Right.
women.
When I think Patrick Swayze, I'm thinking like fucking Roadhouse,
Yeah,
Point Blank,
Sliders.
Wesley Snipes, The Blade Man. These guys should have been in an action film together.
Yeah, and they're all in a movie together, dressing as women.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Maybe it was a good comedy. I don't know, but
Yeah,
not my type of film. Or at least it didn't look like my type of film. I'd have to watch it, I guess, one of these days.
yeah. I mean, would have been cool to see the three of them like in a movie together, but
All action.
yeah, but just like I remember seeing just parts where they go to I don't remember what it was, but they were going somewhere and they just all took on like the identity of women, like they
Uh,
dressed in like full wigs, dresses, like walking with purses. It's just like I don't want to see the three action stars walking like this. Like why?
I don't know, but like I said, it must have been comedy reasons.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I'm just like, nah, out of respect for those actors, I'm not going to watch them like that.
I hear you. Let's see. Next, well, I've seen this movie, but it's been a long time that I vaguely remember it. But it was pretty good. A movie called Clockers.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Yeah,
Clockers.
starring Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah, Harvey Keitel.
Yeah, John Turturro. I remember, like in the movie. I guess we'll get into this one for a minute.
Yeah.
Um, in the movie, I remember him like getting sick because he was drinking too much chocolate milk or something like that.
No, it wasn't like, it was like, I
What
forgot what they called
he
it.
was drinking something that was making him sick.
Yeah, it was like an alcohol drink.
Oh, okay.
Like, I forgot what it was like. It was like something chocolate.
Right, but
But
yeah,
it's,
he had it mixed in with something.
yeah,
Let's see here.
but
This was a Spike Lee film.
yeah, I remember him getting sick at one time where didn't he get like beat up for being like sick because he was like standing out there, he's just like blood, and the guys around him like, man, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, Keith Davidson in it. That's good.
Yeah, I
Uh,
remember there was a funny part where like they were showing like I guess in the scene where that kid on a bicycle takes out that one guy and like Harvey Keitel's like, oh, you're just a little kid, you just riding your bike, you just have a like what the hell?
I don't remember that either.
While they're showing that, they're showing like the actual scene, but Harvey Keitel's explaining it like his way, like, oh, you're just a such and such, and you're just out for a bike ride. You're scared of that him, so you picked up a gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Directed by Spike Lee. We got, yeah, Harvey Keitel, Delroy Lindo, Mekhi Phifer, Keith David, John
who's
Turturro.
the
That's a good cast.
who's the one that beats up Mekhi Phifer? Like, was like actually like the father of the kid.
I have no idea. I haven't watched it in so long.
I remember like when they learned like he got the weapon from Mekhi Phifer, and so he went to Mekhi Phifer, just showed him just beating him senseless.
Let's see here. The budget of this film. This film was released September 15th, 1995. Had a budget of 25 million, but only made 13 million at the box office, so it was a fail.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a
but
flop.
it's still a good movie though.
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese, he looks like he was a producer on this film. Oh, he was originally attached to direct, it says.
Huh, that's cool.
Interesting, but that didn't end up happening. But yeah, it's a good movie from what I remember. I don't even remember if I have this on DVD or not. I'm gonna have to go and look through my DVDs because one day I may do a full review on this one. So let's see here. I guess we'll move on from Clockers.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, that is a good one.
What's that?
Well, there's two here. I haven't seen this in so fucking long though. Hackers, which has Angelina Jolie.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it so long. I really can't even talk about it.
You know what? That's fucked up because I haven't seen it in so long either.
But I know it was like one of her early first roles.
Yeah.
From back in the day, but also the one below it was we got The Usual Suspects, which is a damn good movie.
Isn't that the one where the guy's like has a cigarette and he's like telling him like, "Man, get the fuck off my," and throws it at his face?
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is another one I haven't seen in a while, but it's a good casting. It had great dialogue. It was well directed.
Yeah.
We'll get into it for a minute, but Bryan Singer, the director here, who directed some of the X-Men movies.
Wasn't that wasn't I haven't seen The Usual Suspects in a long time.
Right.
Wasn't that the movie where they kind of were like they showed at they kind of spoofed it in Scary Movie where the mentally handicapped guy Doofy was like it shows at the end that he's not that way. Like he shows him like walking down the street and just see him like walking normal. When the camera pans up, he's like taking off the outfit, got his hair slicked back.
And, right. He plays the Kevin Spacey part.
Yeah.
Or Kevin Spacey, I think he had a handicap, but at the end he didn't. He was the one end up being the true bad guy or something like that.
I gotta watch that Usual Suspects again because
it's a good film, but I can't remember much of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got, let's see, Usual Suspects. The release date came out in August of '95 in the U.S. It had a budget of $6 million. Ended up making $67 million at the box office. Not bad. And we got a great cast here. We got Stephen Baldwin, Benicio del Toro, fantastic actor. Kevin Spacey.
I think Stephen Baldwin was the one that got the cigarette flicked in his face.
Oh, damn, yeah. So, yeah, great casting. Really good dramatic movie. I need to see this again, and this is another one. I'm not sure. I might have this on VHS. I might have it on DVD.
We've seen a lot of these movies, but if they ain't something that really stands out, or we haven't watched it more than once, like it's hard to remember the movie. Like Desperado, Mortal Kombat, movies like that, you can totally remember because it's like you've seen them multiple times. But
right.
You get into movies like Usual Suspects or some of these other movies that you've only seen like once and you haven't seen the movie in years. It's like you kind of just, it's like one of those movies you just like forget about, and you just like, well, what the hell is
Right.
that movie about?
It just kind of slips under the rug. Plus, when you've been alive so many years and watched so many fucking movies,
Yeah, that's the
you
thing, because
know,
movies, it's just more movies keep coming out, year after year, and every time you watch a movie, you're trying to like, keep up with these movies, and the movies that you've seen years ago are kind of just going in the forgotten pile.
right,
Then you try to go back and think about a movie, and you're like, wow, I've seen the movie, why the fuck am I just drawing a blank?
right. Because you see these movies like once in the past 30 years or so.
Like, I mean, some movies, like I said, like Desperado, where I've watched Desperado probably countless times throughout the years, every chance I could basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I know that movie so well.
Right. Now,
You
let's
know,
see. We'll move on from the usual suspects.
okay.
Let's see here. Not sure if I could talk about this one because it's been so long. But do you remember a movie? It's a comedy called Empire Records.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, Empire Records. Now that is a movie I've seen quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's a good movie too, man.
Where the
Like,
young Renee Zellweger was in that.
yeah, when
Robin
Renee Zellweger's in it. That
Robin Tunney.
yeah,
She,
Robin Tunney. I used to like her. Like
yeah.
she was doing. But I remember in this movie, she's bald headed in the
Yeah.
Empire Records.
Yeah, and we have
The other,
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to say that. And
Young Liv Tyler.
yeah, she like I said, about a bunch of people working at a record store, and
Yeah.
like one of the record store employees decides to try to like he took the money that they made for the day, and instead of taking it to the bank, he decides, well, hell, I'll go to the casino. I'll double this money, and that way we can pay, we can buy the place or whatnot, this and that. And he goes to the casino and winds up losing it all.
Oh man, that sucks.
So they're coming into work the next day, and the boss comes in trying to, he's like keeps asking like, where's the pay count from last night, and so the guy tries to buy his time. He gives him like a money bag that's not, doesn't have the money that the guy's gonna probably hold on to for a bit, and realizes that the money ain't in there, and then
Oh damn.
like, but yeah, I mean, it's just like your typical movie where you got a bunch of people that they're a bunch of friends working at a record store, what the day in the life is about, and plus that's going on, and
Yeah.
they got this like supposed like star coming to make an appearance, and Liv Tyler's like totally in love with the guy, and be like, oh, this is gonna be my chance to finally make out with him.
Now let's
and
see.
she's best friends with Renee Zellweger, who she winds up getting with the guy, and Liv Tyler's like all mad, like, why do you have to take everything away? And for me, it's like, I liked him. Why did you have to do him?
Yeah.
And you got Robin Tunney, who's like depressed woman who's kind of contemplating taking herself out or whatever. So she does this thing where she shaves her head. She's got like a bandage on her arm for where she was cutting herself, and
Damn.
and all her friends are like worried about her, like, what is wrong with you? How do we help her? And they do this thing where it's like, oh, she really wants to die. Let's show her what it's like, and they have her like kind of like a funeral thing for her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they kind of have
I
her
vaguely
like
remember that.
they have her laying there, and they're all like talking about her, and she's just like laying there with her eyes listening to what everybody's saying.
Right.
And then, like, like after her friends, express all their, feelings and love for her, like she really, kind of, finally feels alive. Like, wait a minute, I do have stuff to live for. I got, my job. I got all my friends who show that they really do care about me, and
Right.
then I think she winds up stopping like that one kid who came in like trying to shoplift, and they wound up getting him in trouble, and he winds up coming back with like and kind of hold up the place, and it's like, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't even know my name.
Yeah.
And
So,
like Robin Tunney goes out there and like confronts them and talks to them. I was like, look, we've all made decisions and this and that, blah blah blah, and talks to me of giving her the gun, and you know, and then they finally have to come up with ideas how to make that money back that the guy lost. So I forgot what they did. They had some kind of like party where they had this like one group of people like singing and putting on a show, and they were putting like a jar out there saying like, okay, everybody walks in the door. If you want to stick around for the concert or the show, everybody's got to put in $20, and they start like you just start seeing the jar getting more fuller and fuller and fuller, and to the point where he goes up to the guy that's trying to come in there to get the money, and he hands him the jar like, here you go, here's your money back.
right.
And the guy's like seeing all the commotion going on. He's like, tells him like, here, how about this? How about I sell you this place? And he just looks at the jar of money and goes, I'll sell it to you cheap. Like, this is payment enough. And like they get what they want at the end. They get to actually own, like they all get to own, the Empire Records.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. No, I think what it was, they were going to close it down and rebrand the record store, and nobody didn't want to see a rebrand. Like they wanted to be like they loved their Empire Records.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, Empire Records is cool. If they rebrand this place Music Town, it's going to be dull and boring.
Yeah. Movie's first time, that's for sure. It
Yeah.
had a budget of $10 million, but it looked like it only made $300,000. So
Really?
it was a box office bomb, dude.
That sucks because I really liked the movie.
Yeah, it's just it became a cult classic, but it didn't do well at all at the box office.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't see why not, because Empire Records, that's one of those movies I could pop in and watch like at any time.
yeah,
Like if I'm just sitting around being bored, like, oh, let me pop in a movie. What do I want to pop in? All right, I'll check out Empire Records.
right on.
But that sucks that it was a flop.
Yes, indeed. So,
Doesn't that suck to you too, man? Like you'll see a movie that you really like, and then you look it up and read more about it, and like you like it, but everybody else hates the movie.
right, or it just didn't do well at the box office. I mean, just it happens sometimes,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I mean, box office might suck, but like I said, it did wind up becoming like a cult classic later on. I think once people really started seeing it, on like VHS or DVD or on cable,
Right,
like the more you probably watch, you're like, wow, this is actually pretty good.
that's true. Yeah. So, anyways, I guess we'll move on from Empire Records,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here.
But stay tuned, people. We will be back with part 7 before you know it.
Yeah, yeah, because we got some good ones here. Oh yeah. So speaking of part 7, I think we're going to be starting off with the movie 7.
Oh, that's a good one too, dude.
Yeah, I think we might be getting into that one. Or beforehand, they have it's called The Return of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was renamed with Renee Zellweger,
Oh, the next
The
generation.
Next Generation. Yeah, because it was filmed. I think it was filmed in '95, but it wasn't released till years later, till '97, I think. I don't
Damn, that's
know. I don't know. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look into this more
yeah.
because
But
I know it was
either
filmed. Huh?
either one of them, though. I mean, I don't mind talking about because I've seen both of them, and probably both of them are good classics to me.
Yeah. Well, it
Seven,
says The Return
seven.
of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, later re-released as Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation.
Yeah,
It's from '95, but it wasn't released.
one of Matthew McConaughey's most iconic roles.
Yeah.
Playing that one dude that had like the mechanical leg, and he's like, "Welcome to my world."
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to look into this more. But yeah, it's either going to be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre film or 7 we'll be starting off with next.
Hey, either one, man. I'm down with that because, like I said, seven is just as good as great as well. Like that movie
Right.
was fucking trippy,
Yeah, you got that right.
taking people out with the what was it, the seven deadly sins?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, that was a heavy duty movie for its time.
Yeah, another. Wasn't Kevin Spacey
Yeah.
once again? The
He was like the main bad guy in the film.
yeah, and
He's a crazy fucker, dude.
you had Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, and you even had Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right. What that film right there is what set Brad Pitt's career on fire,
Yeah,
man.
the
So
ending. The ending was a true shock, though, man.
yeah. We'll get into that more once we hit
Yeah,
this.
we'll definitely have to get
Yeah.
more into it. It's like, wow.
Yeah, but that's it for part 6. Stay tuned. We'll be back before you guys know it with part 7
Hell yeah.
of movies that hit the theaters in 1995.
Damn
And we're going
right.
to keep on rocking and rolling until we do the whole year, and then we'll move on to some other things. We'll do other years as well.
Yeah.
I definitely plan on doing the year of 1996
Yeah.
because that's one year I really want to dive into because I love that year in movies.
Yeah.
So,
That year,
anyways,
96 year in general was just a good year, you know?
fuck yeah, I had
I
great
got
movies that year.
not only great movies, but I got my first car in 1996.
Oh, yeah. Kick ass. So, okay. Anyways, we'll wrap it up for now. So yeah, we're leaving it off with Empire Records. We'll be starting off with. I think we'll get into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre film.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I could always talk about a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Oh yeah, they made a lot of them too. So
Yeah.
we got. Okay. We got some other horror. Like we got the Curse of Michael Myers too coming up.
Nice.
Halloween, the Curse of Michael Myers. Ooh, so we're diving into some horror shit, man. Now.
We're really
Nice.
going to be going like Matthew McConaughey says. Hey, we're going to be going into my world, the horror world.
Hell yeah. But okay, guys. That is it for now. We're out of here, and as always, until next time, have a kick-ass day.
Day, night, or whatever you're doing.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Peace.
Later.